other team?
Hmm?
What is the other team?
The Cowboys.
I don't see the Cowboys. All I see is the Raiders. Raiders?
Yeah.
The only one I see is Raiders. I don't see anything that says Cowboy or picture of a cowboy. And I don't see the screens moving, so where are the Cowboys?
Waiting on them.
How long does it take? Dad, you really need to finish all the chapters. And it has to be about a unicorn leaving. Look, I did this, so I drew a picture of the unicorn saying bye to the people, and now all their pots have scribbled, and there are zero rainbows. So, yeah. But it's not a very good, like, tennis ball. Yeah. Can't really do anything with it. Yeah, it just hits the thing goes down. That's hard. So hard. It's too hard. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Oh, he needs a hit to bring it into that, to bring in the 25-yard line. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And Monday night. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
No.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
45.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go. 52 points. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's all on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Zone red. Black 40. Hey, green.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. He gets crushed behind the line and the puck comes out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and not just the ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. Just one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown? You know he's so back.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flight. Nicole Hartman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Like, this is only ridiculous. Right.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to get this one as 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another carry for it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice round catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back to the well again. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Williams to throw here on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here can really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
You've set it down for him from 31.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Blue, 32.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go. 50 yards, 10. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete Derrick Henry. And a nice game here, but it stops short of the first.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's going to do it for the first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. Found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, Isaiah Rogers. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
In the air here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On the ready.
4th down and 5. The offense staying out there.
Let's go.
And he's got a free play here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And they get to him and tackle him on the return.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Overcount, partner. I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A chance to get off the field, goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
33, yellow. Set.
Running it after the penalty. That's some decent running. Gets him forward. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this is marched down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. Wide. Set.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He gets a gain of 11 there, and then picks up the 1st.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against the 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. Number 2 tight ends on the field. Yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Rolling out to his left. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. One's complete to ATK. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Give now to the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams to throw. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. On in now out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile down the yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. This 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's going to throw it. He finds Worthy complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. Ready. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with Mark.
Nobody offside? God damn.
On the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Dropping back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's moved his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Red, 38. Chop, 17. Needle. Set.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they were able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
Hardman with a return. The coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Williams. This is complete to Matthew Golden. And he gets this one to the 40-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
He gets loose down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss in this exclusive club. That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Going ground here. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now here's Williams. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be dropped down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Another carry for it. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, now's in 5, now second and 5. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this hasn't been a common sign of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this gives more blockers up front, but it also clubs the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't mind. All the blockers in the world, if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go with the best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency.
And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He dodged the tackle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Quick toss headed left. Rick's attempt. He's still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting in the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And someone steps in. It's interception. Grant tapped it in to pick it up. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snaps. Got to find some way to make that call work.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Case, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
at the 42-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make it in the highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to the well again. Defender gets to right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw, Williams. It's in. No, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he nearly gets them into the red zone. He's down at the 22. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Looking to throw here. No, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well, they got the ball back. But a whole lot longer down in distance.
On the ready.
Dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To make in that spot to move the chains.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
He's going to be asking himself the same question on the walk back to the sideline, sitting on the bench, leaving the stadium, on the bus, wherever he goes. What went wrong? Why did the accuracy he shows in warm-ups disappear right when his team needed him the most?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, not too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line out and buckle up that chin strap and try to knock them backwards.
That's caught in slide by Rice. Again, he's got room. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders push this to an 8-point game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route is, I don't know, since football began.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have two to work with in this final quarter. Point after upcoming, this for a two-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders 28, Cowboys 19.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. No throw to begin this drive. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes over 19 and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working on first down. And he put everything he's got behind it.
Man, I'm all over that bullshit.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 26. Chase McLaughlin.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Trying the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
A give now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by just a couple of points. He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs from 37. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on second down. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A 2-yard line.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout.
12.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Back to throw.
Man, who are you throwing the fucking ball to?
And now it's 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
Man, who you throwing the fucking ball to?
Intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped that to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders' 47-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here he is to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
He's got the hook of Dadwell. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the draft with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Henry. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd goal from the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Back to Henry. And he's in. And that's
Fuck that up here.
with almost no time left. He just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5.
Chase McLaughlin sets to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory.
Yes.